Hi everyone, it's a rainy and cold day in Wisconsin. I'm just getting up and getting ready for my second interview, so wish me luck if you can. Tonight's video is going to be all about the 3 things that I do to save us hundreds of dollars, basically a month or a year in our grocery budget. I've got a 60-day grocery list that comes in under $500 that I will share with you. I've also got a grocery haul that I'm going to share with you. And of course, I'm going to mention the 3 things that help me save money on groceries every month. So I hope you're all well, staying warm, staying safe, and I'll see you again. Okay, here is my 60-day grocery stock that I promised. So starting with either $250 a month or just going out grocery shopping for 2 months at a time, which could be 61 days, taking $500 with you if you were going to go by the grocery stock up list that I have. This is for 2 adults, and I make meals. All of our meals are homemade. Once in a while, we will have a tombstone pizza, but for the most part, we have meals like casseroles and shepherd's pie, homemade pizzas, spaghetti and meat balls or meat sauce, pork chops and rice and green beans. I sometimes will make a hot dish or a casserole, just a plain hamburger and tomato. We do stir fries, not only with lentils and northern beans, but we also just do it with zucchini and onions, peppers, celery, carrots over rice, roasted chicken, salads, grilled cheese sandwich, either canned soup or homemade soup, lasagna. I mean, just a lot of different kind of the type of food that I've been basically eating since I started cooking when I was 18. And my husband, it's not quite what he grew up with, but it's fairly close to it. So those are the types of meals that we eat. We, as I said in the show notes, we go out to eat about 3 times a year. Otherwise, I cook or make everything that we consume. So I decided to lower the grocery budget, lower how much we spend on groceries, and I've consistently done that month after month, year after year, and now I have kind of a blueprint of how to do it moving forward. I can adjust it a little bit due to prices or due to preferences for eating, and so I think that it just works perfect for a household. You would be able to insert your own things into this grocery list and see if you can keep it underneath 250 or keep it at 250 if you're 2 adults, or under 500 if you're 2 adults. But obviously this only works if you're eating similar to us or shopping at the 2 stores. We basically do all of our grocery shopping at either, half at Aldi and half at Walmart. And every 3 months we buy our meat at an employee-owned grocery store. So without further ado, 1.5 gallons of milk, and the prices are in the next column. 1 pound of butter we go through, and this is everything for 60 days. 128 fluid ounces of orange juice, great value yogurt, 8 loaves of bread, usually a box of crackers, 2 packages of salami, a large pack of sliced cheese, large block of cheese, 5 dozen eggs. Got to get my chart to go down here, so bear with me just for a second. Large cheese block, a 5 dozen eggs. It's supposed to say 2 packages of bacon. 2 packages of bacon, 4 containers of applesauce, 32 snack bars, 2 pounds of rice, 4 cans of Bush's beans, a bag of lentils, 2 cans of northern beans, 6 cans of soup, pasta noodles, pasta sauce. I usually get 2 boxes of cereal. My husband gets 3. Our snack is popcorn. Usually have a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, coleslaw sauce for his coleslaw for work. For 60 days, we buy 4 pounds of ground beef, 6 chickens, 12 breakfast links, 10 sausage or a ring of Polska kielbasa, 5 pounds of potatoes, 2 onions, celery, 4 green cabbage, 4 purple cabbage, snap peas, 3 pounds of carrots, 2 large containers of lettuce, 2 large containers of spinach, 8 Roma tomatoes, 8 bunches of bananas, so that's 1 bunch every week, 9 bunches if there's 5 weeks, parsley, garlic, 4 avocados, kale, chard, and 8 zucchini, and we get $421.38 out of a $500 budget. So in our household, we have a condiment pantry, so that's just backups of all of our condiments. And I generally try to buy the condiments at 3 or 4 of them at a time. Most of them are bought Thrive Market because I like their products for condiments and baking goods. Every 3 months we buy our meat, so we only, in our chest freezer, we have 2 to 3 months worth of meat, and that is it. We have one cupboard that has a shelf that has our rice, our canned soup, our canned beans, that kind of stuff. In our refrigerator is our produce products and our dairy products. And in the freezer, if you've watched any of my tours, I used to have pizzas and TV dinners and usually a dessert. And now in the freezer above our refrigerator, it's just basically leftovers, pieces and parts and bits and bobs of meals that we've recently had to eat, and then I just take out and we have leftovers one night. So my husband has, some of the things that I can't eat, and like if we have leftover meat lasagna, or we have a leftover hamburger patty, or there's leftover meatballs, we can make up meatball sub. I can throw whatever it is over a baked potato or rice, and so we have a leftover night, or even a couple of leftover nights. So that's what that freezer is used for, the fridge for dairy and produce, a condiment pantry, shelf for just the rice and the canned goods, and a chest freezer for a couple of months worth of meat. And that, I figure, comes to about $636 worth of food products in our house, and that is it. And that is enough to take care of, to watch for dates on it, make sure that it's rotated, to keep track of and know what I need to buy every 30 days. So, and this has really helped me to take a food budget that was once, 1,000, at least 1,000. Sometimes it was even more than that. A food budget down to $250 a month in times like these. As far as household goods and toiletries, those are bought at the beginning of the year, and we try to buy as much. We have one big closet that has it in. We try to buy as much of the paper products and toiletry items and makeup items and stuff like that for the entire year off of whatever we get back in taxes. And usually that's $1,000, and usually those products come to $1,000. So that is my plan. It's working great. I just thought I would share it with you. Okay, we have our first shop of April that we did on April 2nd, and we went to an employee-owned grocery store that's called Woodman's. I'm not sure what other states that it's in, but it is in Wisconsin, and we go about an hour away from home when we have other appointments in that area, and we stop in at this grocery store. So it's a large grocery store that has, lots and lots of different departments, and like I said, it's employee-owned, and we've been going there for our entire marriage, and before we were married, I was going there as a single person. So, long-time relationship. Bananas there were 42 cents a pound, so we got a few bananas. The eggs were low in Walmart. In fact, they were out, but I anticipate that stores will have eggs out as we go into Easter. I know when I was growing up, our church had a church breakfast twice, once like 6 o'clock sunrise service or something, and then again at 8:30, and the church that we belong to also has an egg breakfast. So I'm anticipating that other people in their private homes and stuff also have eggs throughout the Easter weekend. So they were gone, and I'm sure they will be gone all the way up to Easter and shortly after it. So we then went to the employee-owned grocery store, and they had a limit on eggs like Phil's and one other brand to just get one. But then these are called S&R eggs. So I'm not sure why, but it says the shrimp family farms to your family table. We've never bought this brand before, but both of these eggs, this dozen was $4.92, and this one was $4.97. So both under $5. And so I bought 2 dozen. These you could have as many as you wanted, but we stuck to one. Kitty wanted food. We did get that at Walmart. Same price as it has been, 88 cents. So far we got bananas and eggs at a lower price than we have been paying, and the same price for Kitty's food. These seeds were priced $2.46, 40% off, so I got a spinach, lavender, and another spinach. So we always grow our own spinach, and I usually buy a lavender plant. This year, I'm going to try just growing it from seed. We needed rice, and I was going to buy a bag of rice, but there were no bags of rice, so we got this boil in a bag, which we've had before and enjoyed, and that cost, for 6 bags, it was $3. I wanted some raisins. We have a robin back. The ground is completely solid. She's jumping and bouncing around for worms, and I know she's not getting anything. So I bought her some mealworms and some raisins. We do this every single year until the ground warms up. There's always one robin that comes back way, way too early. So, and the raisins were $2.63. Orville Redenbacher was on discount today at the employee-owned grocery store, $1.98 for 3 bags of tender white. We bought some kale. So this bunch here was 69 cents. It was like 0.49 pounds, 69 cents. The zucchini are from Walmart. So at this Walmart that's an hour away, these were 68 cents a pound. So I think I got a 1.49 pounds. These avocados were at the employee-owned grocery store. They were 89 cents a piece. We got some Swiss chard. This was 0.79 pounds, and I got it for 99 cents. Looks terrific. I got some cat grass. Those were each $2. I got some mint at Menards. We had gone there here 2 or 3 weeks ago and got birdseed, and it's their 11% rebates. We went back today and picked up a fan with our rebate money, and I picked up this peppermint plant for $1.86. We've been liking the spinach and spring mix by Market Side. It's $4.28 for 1 pound of it, and it has everything. It has baby spinach, baby lettuce, and a blend of baby greens, and it's really good. Loaf of bread for $1.50. Then I went over to Target. I had been given a gift card recently, and we needed, I had bought a couple of toiletry items with it. The first trip that I made, maybe, I don't know, it's recently. And then now for April, it would have been in March. Now for April, I needed some cleaning items, so I got a Comet for $1, another Comet for $1, and then I went with Up and Up, the disinfecting wipes that I've used for years. This is the fresh scent and lemon scent. These are both $2.59. The toilet bowl cleaner, they were both $1.19. So, and I still have money left in my gift card that I'm so thankful and grateful for, so thank you. And last but never least, thank you to the wonderful friend and follower of my channel who mailed me some treats. So just as I was sitting down to write up the grocery list for April, my husband walked in with a box from our P.O. box. The box was from Amazon. I don't know if you want me to mention your name, so I'm not going to, just for your own privacy. But I can't thank you enough. I'm going to guess the Rice Krispie treats, which I always want to buy at Walmart, but I don't. I just don't, sometimes can't afford or don't want to afford an extra, but they always look so good. And I eat Rice Krispie cereal every other night, so I was just absolutely over the moon to see these Rice Krispie treats. So the original mini squares, and these guys got colorful sprinkles on them, so I can hardly wait. And then I was going to put on the grocery list a cake for Easter, but instead I'm going to make this lemon pound cake. I do have lemon frosting. I could make homemade if I want, but I do actually have some lemon frosting in the pantry. And then I'm going to put these little Peter Rabbit, just cute decorations that I've had for I don't know how long and never used, just in the cake to make it look festive for Easter. We are having another couple over here for Easter, so that will be absolutely wonderful. And my husband, of course, could not hardly believe. Here is his Lara bars that he takes to work every day, a box of those in the Amazon box. So I cannot from the bottom of my heart, thank you enough. What a wonderful surprise and what a wonderful gift, and it's very much appreciated, and I'm very grateful for this. I will not forget any of the kindness of the wonderful people that are on, that follow my channel and that have been so kind and so gracious and so generous with me. And I appreciate, sometimes I have talked about someone leaving the channel, and I hope no one's ever gotten the idea that I'm not very, very appreciative of those that have stayed. I consider you friends, and I love seeing you in the comments, and understand some people don't comment. I'm still happy that you watch my video, even if you never leave a comment. I still appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, wonderful friend, for sending me these 3 treats. And yes, thank you. I appreciate it. And so does my husband. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe and stay warm, and I'll talk to you again.